Alright, let's do this. Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm doing yet another cosplay review video, but it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be reviewing a kind of wide range of products from a given website. That website is Cos, which is a very new cosplay website. They reached out to me, they asked if I'd be interested in doing a review video for them. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Quick disclaimer, this is not a paid video. All of the products that you're going to be seeing in this video were given to me free of charge for the purpose of doing this review. But regardless, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys about how I feel about a given product or service when I'm talking to you about it in my videos. So all that out of the way, I just kind of want to explain how this review is going to go. So at Cos, they have a huge range of items, which include wigs, full cosplays, cosplay props, and then kind of like character inspired items, kind of like more casual items that you can use to do a casual cosplay, that kind of thing. So I've been given the opportunity to review kind of each different one of these kind of like category of items, if that makes sense. So that's basically what we're gonna do. It's not just gonna be me talking about just like one wig from the website or one cosplay from the website. I'm going to be basically showing you guys every type of product that they sell and giving you guys my thoughts on it. So all of that out of the way, let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is of course their wigs. So the first wig that they sent me 3 wigs to do a review on. So one of them is this one, which I cannot say enough good things about. You guys probably saw this in my last storytime video. I am absolutely obsessed with this wig. I got so many compliments on it and it is just like hands down my favorite wig ever. Most of all, I love how natural it looks. It has really none of that kind of artificial shine to it whatsoever. Like some wigs have like more of that very specific kind of artificial shine than others, but this is like a completely sort of like matte wig. The fibers feel very soft, they feel very natural, and they look very natural. They're completely matte, which is something that I've never really seen in a wig before, but I absolutely love it. The fake scalp up here looks great. It's one of the most comfortable wigs that I've worn, and the style looks fantastic. So I honestly cannot say enough good things about this wig. This particular style comes in a whole bunch of colors, and these buns pop on and off so you can wear it in a whole bunch of different ways. But yeah, by far this is my absolute favorite wig right now, and it's probably going to become my go-to filming wig for a very long time. So like I cannot even express how happy I am about it. The second wig that they gave to me for a review is this wig. I decided to use this for like an Alice in Wonderland look, which you guys will see later on. But this is obviously just like a long blonde wig. It has these very cute bangs in the front. It is wavy and it's exactly the same kind of fibers as this wig. They are completely matte. They're very soft. They look fantastic. They look like real hair. I just love how these fibers look and how like the fibers feel. Like I've said, I've never really seen wigs like this before and I am a huge fan. The 2 of these wigs aren't actually marketed on their website as being cosplay wigs. They're actually Lolita wigs, which is something that I'll be touching on very soon. Yeah, they have a whole line of Lolita wigs. I'm definitely going to be looking to buy from them in the future because I love this wig so much and these wigs are just absolutely gorgeous and look so natural. So incredibly good things to say there. The only problem with this particular wig is that the netting kind of shows in the back, which is kind of typical for lighter colored wigs. That doesn't personally bother me that much just because of how like fantastic the fibers look. It's not something that like really detracts from the wig for me just because I really like the fibers. They're so soft and they look so natural. Anyway, and another little perk is that all of their wigs come with wig caps, which is obviously fantastic, especially if you are just starting out, but even if you aren't, you can never have too many wig caps. So now I'm going to show you one of their cosplay wigs. This one is marketed as, what is her name? Tomoyo, I think, from Cardcaptor Sakura. And this one kind of doesn't quite hold up nearly as well under the studio lighting. Under kind of like normal lighting, I guess it doesn't look too bad under the studio lighting, but it definitely doesn't have the same kind of fibers as these ones, which was something that I was kind of expecting, but this is kind of your typical like cosplay wig kind of shiny fibers. It's definitely workable, but I was a little bit disappointed because I was hoping that it would be the same kind of fibers as these ones. When I first took these out of the bags, I was like absolutely blown away, and then I got to this one, it doesn't really stand as well to these wigs, but you can definitely make it work. It has a really nice fake scalp up here. You get a good amount of hair. The color is great. So yeah, I mean, it's a nice wig. The only complaint I have is that it does have that kind of like artificial shine, unlike these wigs. So that was kind of a disappointment. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about are the little accessories that you see in this blonde wig. So I asked for this wig, the butterflies, and then a cosplay, which I'll be showing you guys later on in this video. As part of kind of like an Alice in Wonderland look, I thought that these little butterflies would be a really nice kind of take on that. So the thing is that these are advertised on their website as being like a Lolita item, and in one of the pictures on the listing, there's a picture of a girl wearing them in her hair, kind of like almost exactly like this. So I was kind of under the impression that these were actually designed as being hair clips because that's kind of how they were advertised, but they are actually supposed to be these little 3D butterfly wall decorations. So they come with little pieces of kind of like tape, and you're meant to just stick them onto your wall. So that's kind of what they're mainly designed for. So as you can see, you can still wear them in the hair, but what I had to do is I had to take some tape and actually tape bobby pins to them, which you can kind of see the bobby pins. I didn't have any white bobby pins, unfortunately, so I just used black ones. But you can still obviously use them as hair clips, just you have to kind of put in that extra little bit of work to add actual bobby pins to them. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is their kind of casual cosplay items. So actually the one that they sent to me is this shirt that I'm wearing right now. I'll be showing you guys some b-roll because I can't get myself totally in the frame, but this is a Hanzo and Genji shirt. They have a whole bunch of casual Overwatch shirts, mostly d.va stuff. They have a whole bunch of d.va inspired clothes that you can wear for like doing a casual cosplay. Overall, I was very pleasantly surprised by the quality of this t-shirt and just how nice the material feels. It is a little bit on the sheer side, but I don't know, for me that's kind of typical with white t-shirts. And then it has these little decals on the front. I'm not really sure how well they stand up just because I haven't really worn this shirt a whole bunch. So the next item that I'm going to be showing you guys is this little Alice in Wonderland cosplay. It comes with the blue dress, which has a very nice underskirt. Has like a little white underskirt which has some lace. Also comes with this little apron as well as a hair bow, and also it comes with a feather duster because it is marketed as being like a maid outfit, but I'm just using it as like an Alice in Wonderland outfit. So overall, I think the quality of the cosplay does match the price. The price is about $26, I think, which is incredibly cheap for a fully made cosplay, and I think for everything that you get, it's definitely like a very fair kind of comparison. There are some things with the sewing, like there are some loose threads, and then these parts, the ends are zigzag, but they're not folded over, so it has a little bit of a raw edge. But again, for $26, that doesn't really bother me because like it still looks fine in photos, you know, it's still serged, they aren't just kind of raw edges, they just might kind of like look a little bit messy up close, but like for the price point, that doesn't bother me at all. I think that's actually like totally fair to have those kind of edges there. But like overall, it's very solidly made given the price point, and it is very, very cute. And the material is nice and thick, it's nice and sturdy. It's a pretty typical kind of like mass-produced cosplay material, but like it's a good choice of material. It's definitely going to hold up. The only thing is that it only comes in one size, and that one size kind of fits like a size extra small. I'm usually a small, but wearing this cosplay, it kind of like just barely fits. It's very hard for me to actually like get fully into it. So unfortunately, if you are kind of like outside of a size extra small, it probably won't fit you, unfortunately. But obviously, like if you are an extra small and you want to cosplay Alice, I could definitely recommend this cosplay to you. I think what you pay and what you receive is very, very fair. It just would be nice if it came in other sizes. So now that brings us to the last item. This is an example of the props that they sell. That is this d.va pistol, which I am incredibly satisfied with. This is one of the cheaper alternatives to getting d.va's gun. d.va's gun can get quite expensive, but if you're looking for kind of like a cheap alternative, this is definitely a good one. This is one where the price would be less, but the work that you'd have to put into it would be more, but I think that that's like totally worth it. So this is actually made of foamy rubber, which I've never seen a d.va gun be made out of before, and it's really nice because that's going to help it hold up. That's a pretty sturdy material, and it's also really fun to like play with. So obviously the paint job on it is not accurate to what her actual gun is painted like. There are also some parts here like over the like screws where the paint isn't like fully on the little screws there, so you'd have to go in and touch that up. But yeah, the idea is that you would paint it yourself and make it accurate, do it however you want. I personally am going to completely repaint this and use this for my Black Cat d.va. But yeah, overall, like it's exactly as it is advertised. I think that this, like I said, is a really great alternative if you're looking for kind of like a cheaper alternative to having her gun. The only real complaint I have about this is that the little bunny, this is literally just like craft foam, so it's not really gonna stay on at all. Like I could see this just like really easily breaking off, so you would have to replace this and get like a better charm. It's not a big issue for me because I would be replacing this with the little bell anyway, but if you were doing like default d.va, you would probably want to replace this. But that's really the only part. Like other than that, this is an actual chain. It's nice, it's sturdy, it's good, and I can see this being like a fantastic thing to take to conventions because again, it's rubber, so you know, you don't really have to worry about getting like scratched up or anything. So I'm very happy with that personally. So overall, positive things to say about Uvimi Cos. In terms of shipping, their shipping is insanely fast, and all of their stuff comes packaged in these very cute little bags, which is awesome for storing your cosplays and also transporting them. So I love having a bunch of these hanging around. They're very helpful to have. No real complaints at all. The only thing I would say is probably that the cosplay wigs and the Lolita wigs, I kind of wish that they were the same kind of fiber. Yeah, that was the only thing that I really found was kind of disappointing. I, most of all, really love their Lolita wigs, and I cannot recommend them enough. Like, these are so nice. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any other cosplay sites that you'd like to see me review, please by all means let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys all next time, but until then, pan faces, please be sure to take care. Bye.